I'm not sure if there was one moment where I had the thought, it's just grown. It's an idea that started from something small that grew into a much bigger idea. Um, Generally, our music, our sound is made up of a lot of different pieces. It's a rock band, but it's also got this symphonic, cinematic, classical inspired stuff going on, and it's also got all this electronic programming. That's always been a part of our music. The thing is, when you have that big, heavy rock band going on all the time, a lot of the little pieces of the layers become just part of the landscape and they're kind of buried. You're not hearing all those specific details. So honestly, every time we've made an album, pretty much, there's some point at the end where I'm going, man, I wish I had a mix, like, just for myself of all those beautiful David Campbell arrangements and the electronic programming and the vocals, and that's it. Just because, like, I want to hear it all. We worked on all these pieces that by the end get a little bit overshadowed. So that was the initial thought, maybe, in my head a long, long time ago. And at this point, the thought really was just, you know what? I can do whatever I want with my music. Why not? It definitely takes a lot of energy to make this music. It's very dramatic. And generally, like, I love that. I want to feel. But I don't always crave that much drama in music. It's one of those things where sometimes I actually, the older I get especially, gravitate towards something that's a little bit lighter in some way, like a little bit easier on the soul. I don't know how to explain that or define that exactly, but this was indulgent in every way on the drama side. Like, let's make an epic film score version of Evanescence. That's a interesting question. What do I need to feel inspired? I guess, it's interesting. I sort of need to feel like there's no rules. Like, I can break whatever rule. Like, if I'm supposed to do something, I'm not going to want to do it. That's why I guess part of the reason we haven't gone through the traditional, like, timeline, I think, that a lot of artists feel like they have to stick to, as far as, like, putting out an album and then, like, the next year you're doing it again, or whatever that thing is. I need to feel the ability to run away and find myself again and decide what I have to say before doing it. I think that's the most important thing for me. And to feel like there's no expectation necessarily on what it has to sound like. I need to give myself the freedom to try stuff, even if it's crazy, and know that I'm allowed to do anything, I think.